Assalamu alaikum. Recently, I read a very inspirational and true story about a gentleman by the name Muniruddin Sayyid. It was published in Reader's Digest. This story inspired me and I decided to share it with you. Muniruddin lost both his parents at the age of 10. His other siblings were adopted by relatives. He decided to stay at his native town, those days Hyderabad, with a relative, and he decided to carry on his education and to earn money also at the same time. For this purpose, he joined a newspaper agency, right? And he started delivering newspaper. What would he do daily? He would daily cover 5 kilometers up to the news agency, and then another 6-kilometer beat he would undertake in order to deliver those newspapers at different houses. It was indeed a very tough task, but he was persistent and he was determined to carry on, to work hard, to carry on his education, to earn money, doing both things at the same time. One day, a boy from the neighborhood knocked at his door and he said, "Muniruddin, my parents want to meet you." That boy was Mr. Raza. Mr. Raza, first he got surprised what they wanted. Then, by the way, he went there. He went there and he found out that his parents were very kind, very polite, and compassionate. And they told Muniruddin that we have heard about you. You are working very hard. You cover. His mother actually asked Muniruddin that how much distance you cover daily while delivering newspaper. He said, "I cover 11 kilometers daily." It was too much, Still, just imagine, anyone among us can cover 11 kilometers per day on foot. Not at all. It's something which we will consider impossible. Anyway, his parents, when he looked around, the tables, the table was full of rich stuff for breakfast. He had a very hearty breakfast after a long time, since his parent had died. He thanked this Raza's parents. But the story doesn't end here, They had a surprise for Muniruddin. What was the surprise? They had bought a brand new foreign imported bicycle for Muniruddin in order to make his work easy, make his job easy. When Muniruddin saw, he was beside himself, he felt as if his own parents were around him. And Muniruddin has published this story in the Reader's Digest so that people may read and get inspiration that never lose hope and have trust and humanity, especially the goodness of heart, it still exists. Muniruddin, he kept doing his work, and later on he became an Air Force officer, but he still remembers that gesture with gratitude. With the help you offer to someone, it should be need-based. At that time, he needed a bicycle, and he received that, and it solved all the problems of his life. And this story, it was published in Reader's Digest. Personally, I liked it. It impressed me, and I wanted to share it with you people.